Okay, really. He sued himself, then he settled with himself. And finally, on Monday, a federal judge saw what all of us have been screaming about the whole time. This entire thing is a BS way for Trump to get a get-out-of-jail-free card and pay off the people that literally fought for him so that they might, maybe, allegedly, could do it again. You remember that stupid $1.776 billion, not $2 billion, not even 1.8, 1.776. Patriotism, baby. You remember that fund. And if you don't recall, Trump sued the IRS, an agency that he, as president, controls, over a 2019 leak of his tax returns. He then appointed his own former personal attorney, Todd Blanche, to run the DOJ, which means Todd Blanche negotiated against Donald Trump on behalf of the United States government and somehow lost. So badly that Donald Trump walked away with a $1.776 billion fund for people who say that they were weaponized against. You know, like the January 6thers that smeared poo on the walls and chanted vile things about Mike Pence while viciously attacking police officers. Those people get money while Trump and his family get immunity from any future IRS audit. And of course, they get a big fat apology too. Now, fortunately, not everyone is genuflecting to Trump yet because this case got sanctioned by a federal judge. U.S. District Judge Kathleen Williams did not hold back. She wrote that the case was, quote, never about a party seeking judicial resolution of a legal issue or factual dispute, end quote. She says it was risible to suggest that there was ever real opposition between the two sides. Risible, aka, this was obviously fake. So she banned Donald Trump and the government from even using the word settlement to describe this thing ever again in any court anywhere. She even referred one of Donald Trump's lawyers to the Florida bar, though the Florida bar is losing its teeth thanks to DeSantis and his AG Uthmeyer, but that's a different story. This judge also blocked another attorney from practicing in her courtroom for an entire year. And she mailed a copy of her ruling straight to the New York and DC bar associations, where Todd Blanche happens to be a member, just days before his Senate confirmation hearing to become the actual permanent Attorney General. So that makes me wonder, which senators are actually going to ask Trump's handpicked attorney why a federal judge just accused him of running a fake lawsuit to launder your money into the pockets of his own client? Yet for Trump, is there any real consequence left for a president who tries to buy his way out of a tax scandal with your money? And then he sets himself up to be able to cheat on his taxes for life? Because so far, accountability still is nothing more than a strongly worded court order, and Trump's people still get to appeal. And that is really what this entire presidency is built around. Seriously, look around. Who is better off now? It's not us, but Trump and his family certainly are. His pals are certainly better off. And people like the Heritage Foundation, the people that are actually running our government right now, they've gotten virtually all of their lobbyist-driven agenda pushed through. And the only reason we really know all of the details here is because 35 former judges refused to let this slide quietly through the system. 35 judges, people who spent their entire careers not being outraged by things, looked at this crap from a legal standpoint and said in a real legal filing, essentially that something here smelled like fraud on the court. And they were right. Todd Blanche can call this whatever the hell he wants at his hearing next week. He can call it standard business. He can call it precedent. Or hell, he'll likely throw in a few jabs at Hunter Biden or Obama or something. But a federal judge did call this what it was. And it is disgusting. And that's why I'm going to ask you to hit that notification bell, because we keep tracking every single con that this administration's running, and we need your support to keep doing it.